Hello, I've just popped into YouTube to tell you a little bit about my latest project. And if you recognize the face behind me, you must be a wrestling fan because you'll recognize Giant Haystacks. He was at top of the bill on the British wrestling circuit for over 20 years. Billed as standing 6 feet 11 inches tall and weighing at his peak anything up to 48 stones. He was a mammoth of a man. You might also know him as Loch Ness from his stint in WCW in America, the Loch Ness Monster from Stampede Wrestling in Canada, or if you live in New Zealand or Australia, you might know him as the Mighty Goliath. But very few people know him as Martin Ruane of Salford, because that was the man behind these ring characters. And not a lot has been written about Martin Ruane. There's a lot said and written about Giant Haystacks and his other aliases, but not Martin himself. Many years ago, in 1998, I, as a young fan, was invited up to his home in Prestwich in Manchester to begin work on what he thought would be an autobiography telling his story and the hardships he faced and life in what he called himself the freak category. And we began work on a book, and we put together a pitch for a publisher we found a publisher and they were very interested. And things were looking very good for a while, that this book would come out and his story would be told. But then it turned out that the lymphoma he had been suffering from wasn't in remission like everyone thought it was, and returned very swiftly. And he sadly died a few months later. And I had my own problems in that department. So all the work that we did, all the notes I took and the scribblings and everything, they were put in a file and kept under my desk for the best part of a quarter of a century now. But in a recent lifestyle clean out, I came across the files again and I thought, should we do something with this? And I thought, yes, we should actually. And so this is what I've done. I've put it all in a book called Giant Haystacks, My Heavyweight Hero, which details, and much of it in Martin's own words, Martin Ruane's own words, his story. Now, this is not a book about wrestling, by the way. This is a book about an extraordinary man who led an extraordinary life. Wrestling does feature, of course, but it really is about the man behind the characters. And I'm hoping you'll like it. I mean, I've gone to great lengths to find some nice photographs to put in it, as you can see there. And this is the story that I think very few people will know, his background and his life before wrestling came along, and indeed the hardships of being a man of that stature in this world. And I'm going to be selling these online, exclusively online, to benefit Christie's Hospital in Manchester, the cancer hospital in Manchester, where all the proceeds of the book, they'll be donated to that. So it's not only is it an interesting read, it's for a very good cause. So if you would like to purchase a copy of this book, then please go to lulu.com, and type in Giant Haystacks, and you'll see the ordering details there. And I hope you will support this good cause, and also take the time to read a little bit about an extraordinary man. That's all I can say. He was wonderful. He was great company. Away from his ring image, he was great fun, very funny man. And I liked him a lot. So this is in memory of Martin and his wife, Rita, who we lost recently as well. And I hope, everybody enjoys it. So please track it down, have a read, and enjoy yourselves. Thank you.